There are a lot of places we look for mood boosts, but my guest today says music is the best medicine. I'm talking to DJ Mr. E about music and dancing and their positive influence in our lives. Welcome to Happiness Adventure. I'm Lisa, and together we'll explore ways to cultivate real joy in our lives. Robert, you're a former NFL player, an entrepreneur, an app developer, and a DJ. How did you get into music?
Music has been a part of my life since I was very young. My family would tell you I came out of the womb dancing. I was always that young kid that was in the middle of the dance floor at all the weddings, all the family parties. You know, in college, that's when I just bought the DJ equipment just for fun because I respected the craft of DJing, and I was like, I'm going to learn. I'm going to teach myself and just have fun with it. And I accidentally DJ'd a party, and then I accidentally became a DJ.
Wow. And how did you get the name DJ Mr. E?
Whenever I would tell people my journey, they would always be like, man, you do everything, you know? So I was like, I'm just going to go with Mr. E, short for Mr. Everything. But then it also plays on DJing because I'm an open format DJ, so I spin all types of genres. So basically, I can spin everything.
You talk a little bit about how doctors prescribe us medications, but music is almost an alternative medicine. And explain what you mean a little bit.
Well, if you could just think about in your life, whether it be a slow song or a fast song or whatever, it triggers certain emotions within your life. That's why you don't see movies without a soundtrack behind it because that music triggers emotion. So to me, when I say DJs prescribe music for people, people on a regular basis, on a daily basis, they're going through it. You know, whether it's they can't pay a bill or celebrating something. I'm sure there's some songs that certain people can think of that you just marked, something in their life, some event in their life. And when people are going through tough times, sometimes when you go out with your friends, it can take you to a different world. Yeah. Your mind, just is free, and you get to have a good time. And those emotions, those release hormones that relieve stress. And to me, it's just, I use the word prescribe because doctors prescribe medicine. Yeah. We prescribe music.
Yeah, it's true. And, I think music can also turn a chore like the dishes into something fun. It becomes a dance party. You put on a little music or
100%.
Raises the energy at the start of the day.
Yeah, sometimes putting on the music, it takes you away from the actual thing that you're doing. Yep. It allows you to maybe focus a little bit better because you're not focused on, gosh, I want to get out of here, or gosh, I just want to get this done. Yeah. It actually might help you do a better job at whatever you're working on.
Yeah. I've never seen a sad person dancing. It seems like happiness and dancing are so closely intertwined. How do you think that works?
I think it's the ability to get lost in a song or get lost in the beat. And I think because you are lost in that beat or because you're lost in that song, it allows you to forget whatever it is that you're sad about. And yes, it is definitely hard to, even if you can't dance, it's hard to be sad or upset when you're dancing.
Yeah. That's great advice that dancing is a good prescription, but I know for a lot of people, including myself, we feel shy to get up and dance. So what advice do you have for getting over
shy?
That? Very.
Come on. Honestly, it's just a mindset. You can't go into any type of dancing situation thinking that everybody's watching you.
Yeah.
I think that's where people get insecure. They think everybody's watching them. And really, honestly, probably nobody's watching them. But honestly, my advice to them is just to try to put your ego aside and just free yourself.
Robert, obviously you're living your passion and purpose. What tips do you have for other people who aren't there yet and want to be living in their passion?
What is it that you would do for free? If nobody was paying you, what would you do for free? And honestly, that answers a lot of questions for some people. But then once you find out what you would do for free, then you figure out how you can make some money doing it, you know? So for me, I fell into DJing. I started having kids, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be daddy daycare during the day, and I'm gonna DJ at night. DJing was one passion, but then my family was the other passion, you know? And so I get to do both. I got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for taking time to share with us on Happiness Adventure.
I appreciate you having me.
I've been talking to DJ Mr. E, Robert Ortiz, about the power of music and dancing to uplift our lives. In the comments section, let me know what is your favorite song to boogie down to. You can subscribe to Feed Your Happy with a bite-sized video each week, and I look forward to seeing you soon for our next Happiness Adventure.